Hello, this is Julii, and welcome to my Let's Play Total War Rome as Julii playing on the hardest difficulty, which is very hard, very hard. We have almost taken the whole map. We have Rome, we've almost have all of Italy, we almost have all of Greece. We've wiped out most of the armies that were hanging out in Italy, although there's one over here in Dalmatia, whatever you want to call it in this game. But this battle I'm expected to lose because they do have better troops, which may make them willing to just charge at us. I am not bringing in the garrison because I really don't want the garrison to fight at all, because they're better off fighting in the settlement. As the chances is actually at the settlement now.
Those overly proud Romans.
So we'll start our deployment. We see the settlement in the distance. If we lose here, it's not the end of the game, obviously. It would just be nice not to lose because I don't want to have to. You guys are fine like that, so we'll put them here. Oh wait.
Archer, auxilia. Unit, dismount. Unit, Archer. Unit.
You three be here.
Archer. Unit.
You two be over here.
Unit. Ballistas. Forward. March. Forward. Unit. Unit. Cavalry. Unit.
Cab, I'm gonna keep you on the left, I think.
Unit. General, move out.
General will be here. You guys have ranged attacks. Let's turn the skirmish mode off because that's just horrible.
Stand and fight. Unit. Guard position.
We're gonna start the battle.
Gods be praised! The reinforcements are here! Send them to fight! Dishearten the enemy!
Unit. Move out. Unit. Unit. Ballistas. Forward.
Oh, and definitely fire at will, you two.
General.
Okay. Where are some decent units? I want you to come to where you can fire at that. You guys come more this way. Come forward. Come forward. Let's see how far this thing has to go. No, do go far enough to fire at that Praetorian cavalry. We'll just move our infantry a little bit more.
Unit! Move out! Archer auxiliary! Unit! Unit!
Our archers are firing, which is good. They come this way. Javelins away, dudes. Javelins away. Of course, there's our legionary cohort javelins. Ours are not. Get in here. Keep going. Break these units. wipe out as many of them as we can. archers are all firing, which is great. Oh, there goes my cav. They should come back. Archers, you move forward. Fire at the general. General, you come here. Okay, you two need to get back over here. Come on, you two need to come back. What is this? Okay, fall back. You start moving forward. Okay, that took care of him. Get into this unit. You two, get back here. You two, get away. Auxilla. How are we doing for the battle where we killed 50%? Back up. Back up. I said get away. Guys, form back up and get back. Go kill that. Our archers and stuff are still firing. Kill their general for me, please. You lost light infantry. Okay. Well, I didn't really want to pay for those mercenaries anyways. Okay. It's about time. That was terrible. Back up. Okay, are my archers almost done? The last one is firing.
General, they're being attacked.
Okay, all of you form the line. Actually, get back. General, get over here. Stop running away. Go kill these dudes. Have you not killed the general yet? Where are you? Form up. Excuse me. Got a little cough there going. You guys begin marching. Well, no, don't. We might as well wait and see if we can. I need a pause. I'm sorry, one moment. Okay. We can go back to this. What do we have left? Auxilia, archers, auxilia, they probably out of ammo too. A Roman cav unit. Okay. Now you guys stay back. I need you two to get together. Once they're together, we're gonna march forward. Have you not killed the stupid general yet? That's a big general. Run away. Run away! See how we can do. We've encircled them. So we kill off the general.
Great gods be praised!
Okay, that's huge.
The enemy general is killed! Fear makes a home in our enemy's hearts!
Kill this Roman cav unit. General. Come into here. That unit's gonna get away.
General's nerve has broken, and he is fleeing from the enemy!
Kill them, peasants, kill them! Yeah, you just run off the map. We killed 85%? No. I need to kill 85%. Yeah, kill the archers right there. Back here. Hold long enough for my cavalry to get to you. Hold.
has thrown away his life, and now the gods be praised!
Losing the general
The
sucks.
enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee!
Destroy them!
But we wiped out the army that was threatening that city. Okay. Wrong button. I killed him too for funsies.
This is...
Heroic victory. I'm sad we lost the general at the very end. Considering we had that other army, though, the general was by himself and survived, surrounded by enemies, I think we can say that our luck was bound to run up eventually. So it's not great, but we saved the city. I don't want to have to march another army into here. You guys get...
Forward! Sir! Imperator! Sir! Sir! Splitting the troops!
You.
Orders!
I don't need you. Retrain everything I can. And see, that's just the money doesn't really matter at this point, but we can do better.
Imperator! 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 Orders! Sir!
Okay. Then when I go to retrain, it should be a lot less. Okay. Build public order.
Imperator!
You got wrecked. I don't need to
Imperator.
die. You come back to
Move out.
retrain.
No more!
Ah, my poor general. Poor general. But you wiped out that army. You saved our southern holdings. Okay.
Sir!
You
General.
guys
Orders!
can't be trained here.
Guard!
So you come here so I can retrain you.
Sir! Orders! Sir!
There's still a ton of armies.
Orders!
If I move you forward, we have to attack. I don't really want to.
Orders! General!
I think I only get 2 armies fighting, and our 2 armies. I don't necessarily care if I lose this. Now I get all 3 and I'm by myself. Well, it'd be good if I don't care if I lose it. But I think this is a good attrition battle. Does anyone have an auger? Because that would be the... Like, these are just useless things. Okay, there are no onagers. We just have to attrition them down. I can just keep rebuilding troops forever. I need them to just die. And so with that in mind, we're gonna
Now,
just
you'll
kill them.
probably wonder...
Okay, we have a nice high ground over here. They should come to us to play. And they should just break upon my Praetorian wall. I don't have any cavalry though, so if we start to break, it's gonna be unpleasant.
The enemy have brought up more men.
Yeah, it's like they wanted everyone to die. Go like that. Go there. General, just hang out in the back. I really don't necessarily expect to win this. I expect to just wipe out most of them. And if my archers run out of ammo, I'll just have them retreat off the board. Let's see if we can do better with you guys. Nope. Oh, crud. Moving them like that was dumb. Ow, my game is now glitching. Archers, fall back. Ah! Get back, archers. Get back, archers. Get back. Come into these, Hastati. They got to us way faster than I thought they would. Back away now.
The enemy general is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
You need to get over here. Charge into here, General. Force your way through. We were not really set up for this at the beginning. But I think we've turned the tide. General, get back behind the lines. We're not wiping out all three of these armies. Kill this general. You come around this way. You just go kill those, Matilda. Go kill them. You two, turn more this way.
The gods have filled the heart of the enemy general with fear. Now he flees the field like a coward.
Kill them. Dang it. The gladiators messed them up. General, charge me here. Don't leave the battle. Oh, they left.
praised! The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches!
Okay. We did not necessarily expect to win, we just wanted to kill a lot. We are succeeding in that. You three. More like this. We of course have no chance of actually winning this battle. It's just a matter of how many do we wreck. You, more like that. You, get over here. Run away, General, run away. Kill this in your way. Okay, they got off the battle. Get in the rear there. General, get away. Get into here, guys. We killed off the same number. There's a whole lot more of them. Our general just is getting work done. Eventually he's gonna die. Which I prefer he did not. You two, get off the mat. Okay, I think we've about done as much damage as we can.
The enemy show their true virtue. They are not soldiers, only frightened rabbits running from our men.
I want to survive, so you get off the map. You are... Oh, no, you're archers. You need to get away. Okay, we're overrun. Everyone leave. If you can. But we killed 2 generals and a bunch of units.
Roman on.
We killed 1,400 of them, which means there's 1,900 left. But they killed 700. I think that was worth it. I don't think we lost any units. We'll fall back to safety.
Disengage! Move depleted, sir. Imperator.
And
Orders.
take 2.
Engage the enemy.
Okay. Again, this is a war of pure attrition. They just have too many numbers. So we can back into a corner. We could say, come play. It would just be nice if we were better situated in the corner before they came.
Men, we face it. Await my orders.
Okay. So you two are going to be in a group. And you need to move fast to get into the corner. Now this army does have some weakened units. Oh, my general's on too. I almost want you to just leave the battlefield immediately, General, but... Said
The
you can go
enemy
sit
have
at the
brought
back.
up more men.
Be right like that. You guys come up there. You guys form up here. You two come back. Oh, I left you way far away. They don't... Doesn't look like they're gonna be on me quite as fast as last. Oh, slow this down. You two, fire well. You guys, don't be in skirmish. You guys, guard mode, fire. Guard. Okay. Now let's see how this goes. And we have one more we can throw at them. Unfortunately, it is not a good way to fight one at a time. Start by killing these hoplites. They suck in melee for my troops. Actually, I like kill the general. I was going to speed it up, but I did not. You two I may need to charge in. Although this first wave should just about get destroyed by my javelins. Kill this general. It should be like the last general. And more? Well, I mean, they all got generals, but they're not actual general units.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
He's not dead.
Great
Okay,
gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear
You
makes
get
a
back
home
in.
in our enemies' hearts!
That's Achilles. Try to wipe out forces. You're at 2 men. I want you to live. Okay, you two, stop firing well. Try and wipe out one army. Okay, this guy's coming in. I don't know if we wiped out that army or not. That is some painful damage right there. What are you doing for kills? We've killed less than a quarter of their forces. That's okay. Means that first army probably is not wiped out. Although, this one army was like half their force. So maybe we wiped out that first army?
Archer!
Shoot the Praetorian.
Praetorian!
Two of you. If they join melee, we need to come and break their flanks. Now, kill them all.
The enemy general is running away. This is no way for a leader to behave, but in battle, it's beyond belief.
Okay. You come more like that. You come more like that. Don't fight long-term melee back. You. Don't do that. You get in there. Get away. Back into line. Get in behind these guys. They're fighting my line. Back away. Okay. This Roman general just messed my dudes up. Where are you? Back.
It's always sad to see a fellow Roman disgrace himself in battle. The enemy general is in flight.
Where are you? You need to back up. Gladiators. Both of you withdraw from the field. Oh wait, if you're done with ammo, you get off the field. Everyone withdraw from the field. Orderly withdrawal.
Our enemy.
Okay, that leaves him with less than 1,000 men. The war of attrition is bloody as all get out. But our next army should be able to take what they have left.
Moves depleted, sir.
And then they have 4, 6 more armies. Oh, okay, so we're gonna end here. This army will come in and they should be able to finish it off. They're like all healed. They actually have decent cav support. They have 1 onager that should get some work done.
Orders.
We may not do this one immediately. We may jump over to here.
Imperator.
With that in
Engage
mind,
the enemy.
like we took a settlement.
This land is Roman. Sir.
You can't build anything.
Imperator. Forward! General, orders? Sir! Leaving the army! General!
You come back to
Forward!
Byzantium.
General! Forward! Moves depleted! Sir!
Okay.
General! General! Forward! Moves depleted, sir!
I don't feel I need a fortress here. Do I need a fortress here? You know what? It does. I have plenty of money.
Prepare fortification! General!
Okay. I do think we're going to end at that point. Your army.
Orders? General!
Cannot move this turn. But we've taken Capra. We've taken Balazora. We defended Nepti. We're going to fall back there. We're bringing in 2 armies that will help deal with these. Or maybe we'll take this army and come up to Syracuse. At any rate, like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it below. Otherwise, I will talk to you later. Adios.